So we throwing away motherfuckers burgers now, guys. Nice to meet you guys.
Welcome
Nice to
back.
see y'all. Nice to see y'all's beautiful faces. Y'all smelling good. Y'all looking good.
Didn't last time you kissed the audience?
y'all looking real sensual. How y'all doing? We're here with Roberto and Anthony again. I'm just gonna get to yip yapping, get to chit chatting. So how's life been, brother?
Life's been not bad. I think it's fair that we just start out the argument now about the burger and whether a man has the right to eat his overnight burger that he left on someone's car.
All right, y'all. Let me set the scene, right? You got with your boys. You got an ang arrow on your head, right? You shaved an arrow on your fat noggin, you feel me? You looking lit, you feeling good. The ladies noticing you feel me? You're sneaking into bars when you're not supposed to be in there. You feel me? Life's good. You go to a Denny's. You get a burger that you take one bite out of. Keep in mind the context of the one bite. I burnt the fuck out of my tongue on some hot coffee. You feel me? Your boy was a little too lit. Wasn't paying attention to the coffee temperature. You feel me? I asked old boy for a full pot of coffee. He did as told, but he also brought me a fresh pot of coffee. That was the issue in that. You feel me? He didn't bring me that ice cold water to freshen up the palate before you get that hot coffee in you. Anyways, your boy burns the fuck out of his tongue. You feel me? Takes one bite of the burger. I'm like, this is a delicious burger. But I'm in physical pain. I can't fuck up that burger like that. So you feel me? We get through the meal. I don't even remember much of the meal anyways. But we get through the meal. And then, you feel me? I get a to-go box. I just so happened to leave the to-go box on top of the homie's car because your boy was a little lit, as stated when we went back into his house. I then proceed to leave the house. You feel me? I totally did not drive under the influence, guys. I proceeded to leave.
Walked home.
I walked home the 10,000 miles it took to get, and I will walk 5,000. You feel me? Anyways, I text the boy when I get home safe talking about something. Look, bro, don't eat my burger. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm gonna eat that burger. I'm like, I bet. You feel me? Enjoy the burger. He goes, no. Bar for bar. He goes, no. What the fuck you mean you're not gonna enjoy the burger I offered you? Anyways, right?
I mean, I didn't.
You a son of a bitch. Anyways, I pull up the next morning to handle business, you feel me, on the grill, on the parrilla, on the plancha, you feel me? Like a real man should. You feel me?
I threw away the burger.
And I go, how's that burger? I threw it away, bro. How the fuck you gonna throw away the burger, bro? Oh, it was soggy, bro. It was in the sun all day, bro. How you gonna take another man's stomach ache away, bro? Motherfucker, I got the right. It's like assisted suicide. How you gonna tell another grown motherfucker what to do with his body, bro? I ain't tell you not to do crack. You feel me?
And I don't do it. But either way, I think once there's steam heating up in the plastic case on the top of my car.
That bun was soggy, boy.
That was more than enough for me to say. I don't think anyone wants this. You know, I even opened it up a little bit next to Alex, and some of the water got on him. He's like, ah! He started screaming. He was in pain because some of the burger juice from
that boy
from a left out container. Yeah,
that burger ectoplasm.
I remembered it was around 11, and I was like, I'm gonna have to throw this away. I'm gonna just have to throw this away. No, I didn't remember. I think it was Alex. He's like, hey, the burger's still out there. Or Chado, I forgot who it was.
What's on top of your car, bro?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I think that makes it better. I think if it stayed there until you got there, it would have been pretty funny.
Oh, fuck. You gonna put that shit in the fridge? Nah, it's not even that deep, bro. It's a Wendy's burger. Not a Wendy's, a Denny's burger.
But Denny's is pretty good.
I feel like I should state that I was paid $25 exactly to shave that anger on my head, and the burger and the coffee and the meal cost exactly $25.58.
That's why it's fine if the meal went to waste. I think you earn the right to do something dumb with the money you got in a dumb way.
That's true. You know, I can't even argue with that logic. I truly cannot argue with that logic. So, moving on from our argument, now that we've gotten out of our systems, now that
things are resolved, we're now best friends.
Now that we could move forward from this very traumatic episode in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
How's your day been? How's your life been? How's this week been treating you?
I think it's been pretty good. One bad thing was the professor sent out an email. I don't even know if it was to all of us. No. I'm still a little confused about Monday. So Monday, I went to class,
Okay.
and the professor didn't show up. Well, I didn't stay the whole time. I stayed until like 25 minutes, which is still a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
And no one received an email like, hey, I'm going to be late or anything like that.
No show.
Yeah, so I just left. Everyone else who was there said that, yeah, he just didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess he sent out an email Tuesday, like night, about how, there's no class this week. So I went yesterday, and thankfully I was the only one. So there was like 2 other people,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just sitting there. And then like again, it like passed the time for them to show up, and someone went on their phone. I was like, oh, there's an email. And I was like, fuck, god damn.
And you're going all the way to the UNLV campus. It's like 25 minutes out, right?
It's more like 15 because I'm going from work.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little better, but I also went because I had a meeting anyways with the professor professor there. So it wasn't a complete waste of time, but I did stay longer than I had to because of the class.
Right.
Which it sucked, but it's fine. I just skated around a little bit. Oh, I even ran into some students there. I'm pretty sure the students, either students or I think one of them is a student. Either way, they like skate around there, and I played them in skate. Well, not full skate because I was going to class at the time.
Skate with an 8.
Like, yeah, like this. Yeah, we did like ska.
Scante perro.
But yeah, just a quick game.
Uh-huh.
And this time he got me, but I don't feel too bad.
Yeah, man, stay right here. I got something for your ass. Stay right here, bro.
No, it's because last time we went against each other, it was a while. I think it was like the beginning. I think it might have been the end of last semester, so it was like before winter break.
Okay.
So it was pretty clear that like he wasn't, I guess, as experienced then, but now he's getting a lot better. Like he's popping.
Okay, gotcha. He's been working.
Yeah, he's
since...
clearly been working on
gotcha.
Been consistent on like if not every day, then like good enough to where like he's doing things like riding quickly, popping higher, like he's clearly more confident on the board, and he got me with a heel flip, and thankfully I was close, but at the same time I know like I definitely don't skate enough for me to think I got like any person.
That's fair. I feel you. So it's whenever you're interacting with someone, you're pretty much like, I'm probably gonna lose this game of skate if they're comfortable enough to play you at a game of skate, essentially.
Yeah, easily.
I gotcha. That's fair.
But I think it was still also cool that the first time we played, he just was like, fuck it, let's go. Maybe, because I did talk to them, because there was 3 of them last time, and I was just talking to them like, yeah, it's been a minute, I haven't really skated.
That's fair.
And then maybe he was like, oh, so maybe since I'm a little, like, newer, I can just, like, probably get a good game in. That's pretty equal.
That's fair.
But one thing that, like, most people forget to practice or, like, do is, like, a lot of nollie stuff. Nollie or switch.
You're one of those dudes like, oh, you don't got your nollie shove it. No, front side, back side.
Well, yeah, because that's how we would always lose. So then, especially against Edwin, so, like, he forced us to, or at least me, to, like, get comfortable riding differently. Or, like, doing things switch or doing nollie stuff. So, and then it's also, like, easier, because then it's, like, you're kind of starting again. So once you're comfortable, it's almost, like, just fun again, because you're like doing an easy trick and it's not too hard if you fuck up.
I feel you.
But that was pretty cool. And what else? I had another skating thing. Oh, so I fell Monday.
Okay.
So after the teacher didn't show up, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go skate. I'm gonna skate around the campus. It's just a nice campus, so
I feel you. I've been to that library.
Yeah. So it's just fun to ride around, and I went to get body armor at like a convenience store. They call it like the Pod Market or whatever. It's just where all the cafeterias and all that.
Okay, gotcha.
And they have a little like mini mart section. So I went there, got myself a body armor, and again, since I don't have my backpack or anything, I'm just like zooming by. I just go as fast as I can, and I think it was a rock or a fat gap. There's a lot of fat gaps there.
Like, are you talking about like the sidewalk gap?
Yeah,
Okay.
some of the sidewalk gaps are just so big. Like some of them, if you're not going fast enough, you're easily gonna just stop.
Just stop now.
You can go pretty decent and still feel it a good amount too.
I know exactly the feeling you're talking about. That I hate that fucking noise too. It's too rhythmic for me.
Yeah, but I hit either a big gap or a rock.
Did you do like a full stop? Your board stayed back there. Your body was over here.
My board flew back, and I just got thrown off. But the drink was in my left hand, and yeah. So I skate in a way, for anyone who doesn't skate, with my left hand, my left foot, and like my left side towards the front of the board. So when I get launched, my left hand is gonna be going out.
Okay.
And that's where I had my drink, and it flew out of my hand. My glasses flew too, and then mid air, I was able to catch the bottle. So then, whenever I tumbled, my arm, where my new tattoo is, didn't hit the ground. So I used the bottle to stop my arm.
My God. So wait, so you were like, so
yeah, I fell for it.
And then grabbed it.
Yeah, and then and stopped. And once I stopped skidding, I realized that I did that, and I was like, out loud, like I'm not like a fucking cartoon character, just like loudly, like, thank God. And then some student passed by and she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, yeah, I'm good. Well, yeah, they were worried. My board flew behind me. My glasses flew, like everything.
Right.
Like,
You
it
disassembled
looked like a
Lego. You just
yeah.
died like a Lego person. Just all your belongings just fell fucking apart from you.
Yeah. Then I was like, And then I just got up and I told her, yeah, I'm just glad I didn't mess up my tattoo. It's all good. And she's like, oh, that's a nice tattoo. I'm like, yeah.
I'm glad it would have sucked if I would have hit it right here, though.
Yo, yeah, because it would have. It sucked a lot.
That's actually really sick, though.
Yeah, mostly because it's healing. I don't care about it getting, like, scratched up, but, like, any dirt near it, and then I get an infected tattoo because I fell.
It's going to take fucking antibiotics for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really gay. I think my closest thing like that, it's not nearly as bad, but one time I caught my phone with my dick, like I hip thrusted it, like, like I forgot what, I think I was taking a phone call. I was in a clinic. This is why it's funny. Like if it was at home and like you're like doing like cutting vegetables, it's not as funny.
Yeah.
But I was on the phone like this, right? And keep in mind we have like surgical like exam tables, so the tables so it's just a ledge. It's like this big of a ledge, right? And I'm like maybe 2 or 3 feet away from it. I'm calling on the phone, and I forgot. I think I turned and I dropped it, and someone else. I basically just like fucked this thing as hard as I could, and it genuinely really hurt because just metal on metal on my nuts.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but
you still slammed your dick
gunk,
into a table.
Oh, man. So that's my closest thing.
Did someone say something? Did they react?
Yeah, well, it wasn't really right, cause like I was still like this, like my hands are behind me, right? So when my coworker turned, she was like, "You good?" Like, cause all she saw was me just thrusted into this desk as hard as I fucking could. But yeah, that's my closest.
Like cool save, but it looks kind of weird.
I've had actually like, I've caught my shit an inch off the ground, but. That's the only notable one.
Yeah. But other than like having those moments, the week's been going by. Work, and when I did have my meeting, I spoke to a mentor, like a professor. You can choose faculty to be mentors.
What is kind of does UNLV take mentorship pretty serious? Or like, how does the staff? So. How does a staff member become your mentor? If that makes sense.
Staff, as in, usually just means professor or maybe a researcher there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like.
But they all fall under staff.
Like, the cafeteria guys. That's my mentor. I love it. That motherfucker wipe the tables down.
But either way, it was a professor I had before, and well, I wasn't like close with him or anything. I just knew that like he cared enough to usually lend a hand and like be like very willing to give you information that you're looking for. You know. So I went with him, and then talking about all that, I'm definitely gonna, force myself to start actually talking to professors, because most of this like past year has just been like getting financially well and being more stable with my work and all that, because with my arm and then the house and all that, I just wanted everything to be all good. So right now it feels all good, and I'm coming towards the end of my degree, so I'm ready to just like talk to different professors, see if anyone has research, even volunteer research. I'm down to just not go to work a day and then do that instead, because I think all of that is pretty important, especially since I have a pretty good idea of what I don't want to do, but I still want to find those things that are at least exciting for me to get into.
I feel like you're trying to like kind of expand your horizons before you really like graduate fully. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and he's definitely given me some good advice. He has a few research things, but his is more definitely on the coding side of electrical engineering.
Son los mormones, Anthony.
So
los mormones están viniendo a tu casa.
Oh, it's fine. Oh no. That's for something else. I think they're trying to sell solar panels, but it's fine. Well, we're currently staring at these people.
Man, we only fuck with fossil fuels, man. Get out of here, bro. If you're not fucking up the environment.
We just stared at them, and they walked past too, by the way.
We stared at them really hard.
So hopefully they come back this way and they get to see that two people watch them walk in. I think that's gonna be pretty funny.
Hey, bro, you want solar panels on top of your car? Nah, we record this shit in my car, so that's why we can stare at people while we record this.
Yeah.
What you were saying, Anthony, my fuck.
He gave me some good resources on that, so I'm ready to get into that. But other than that, not bad week. How about you?
Let's see here. Notable things this week. Communications class. I did a presentation. It went pretty well for me not preparing for that shit at all. The presentation was literally just a self-introduction, but like other people did like a 20-page slideshow like introducing their life, and I took a Pepsi up there, like a Diet Coke, and was like, this is my item for the presentation today, guys.
Keep your hair?
No, I couldn't, dude. I kept it for first period in history, but I had a hat on, so technically all you could see was the stripe on the back of the hat. But yeah, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do I'm not a terrible speaker when it comes to just kind of speaking to like a crowd or whatever, but I do get nervous, and I could not go up there full retarded out like that. It was already pretty bad. You feel me? Like I already went up there not prepared. The ang shit would not have helped. You feel me? Just, hey guys, so here's a Diet Coke, and also I'm a dickhead. Nah, but it went pretty well, you feel me? Told people my love of country music and just country music. We don't like that. Nah, I listen to all types of music, so I kind of just went up there, talked about that, talked about my snakes or whatever. What else happened?
Do you feel like the nervousness comes from like the fear of judgment of those people, or like?
No, I don't really. I mean, I don't really present myself. Like, if I can go up to the bar and, like, with the ain't shit and not really give a fuck. It's not like...
That's, like, what felt different that moment, or that... Is it because it's, like, in a class setting?
It's a curated persona that you put on to I feel like there's at least a type of perception of being sort of professional, like, you feel me? Like, some people's presentations were, like, about their whole religion and about how, like, they're, like, some people were, like, the hardships of, like, their parents passing or whatever. I can't, like, yeah, there were some people that went up there with some comedy shit, you feel me? But by far, mine was the least professional already. That shit would not have added a good, like...
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
You didn't want to make the bad presentation really worse.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. That being said, Yeah, that's the only real thing. Like, I already don't carry myself with like a real big aura of professionalism. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, I can't double down on that, especially in what is supposed to be technically a serious or educational setting.
Yeah.
That being said, I do also kind of get nervous talking directly about shit that's technically important to me. Like, my scaly babies are technically important to me. You feel me? And then like a lot of like the other shit that I talked about up there, like being born and raised here. You feel me? And all that shit. Like, I don't know. I guess technically is important to me. So I don't like to mix my full retardation with that. I also, okay, so that being said, I did the presentation. I introduced myself in 2 different classrooms just because that's how it like came out in terms of like who I am, blah blah blah. You feel me? Like introducing yourself to the class. Both of those presentations had people coming up to me and like speaking to me, right? Both were in a romantic like, how you doing? I'm trying to get to know you, right? And both were very different. And I want to talk to those. I want to talk about those on the podcast. All right.
Okay.
The first, the fun. No, I'll start with the. I'll
What
leave
came
the funny.
first?
The woman that hit on me. Okay. So I went up there. I started talking about like my diverse taste of music or whatever. And then after the class, she came up to me. She was like, "Oh, have you listened to this type of music?" And it was like Mexican punk music. So I really hadn't listened to it. So I guess technically she did put me on. It was pretty sick. You feel me?
Have you started listening to that?
A little bit, yeah. Cause I'm kind of next time I go to class, so I have something to chat about, I guess.
I think it'd be funny if you go back and be like, nah.
That shit was ass, girl. What the fuck? You listen to that?
Damn, girl, you really live like this.
No, yeah. When you show up to old girl's apartment and she ain't got no furniture, damn, how will you live like this?
Yeah.
But yeah, so she put me on to that. You feel me? That was pretty sick. Second one was a guy who was very clearly autistic. You feel me? Just very clearly autistic, man. And you feel me? If that's your thing, you feel me? Go out in there and get him. You feel me? Some people really fuck with autistic, man. This boy was Stinky.
Some people are into that too.
Some people into it. You feel me? If you like sniffing on.
This might be the ultimate combo for like 3 people.
There's someone listening. Well, there's probably not someone listening out there, but hopefully, it's Kevin. Hopefully, there's someone out there listening. Like, man, what the fuck? You passed that shit up. Anyways. Stinky autistic man talking about some boy we got snakes. Didn't actually sound like this. This is my mental pronunciation of me not really fucking with old boy. White man skinny, had a septum ring, like all kind of, you feel me? Stinky autistic. Very autistic and very stinky, and I was not fucking with it. But yeah, those are the two distinctions. Just they were both punk or they were both alt. Neither were really. I'm not gonna lie. Neither were really my type. You feel me? But one of them was just very autistic and very stinky.
Maybe that's what you attract.
I attract unattractive alt people, and that started to become concerning to me because it's like, they think I'm one of them, bro. And if they think I'm one of them, then I'm one of them. You know what I mean? You can't be surrounded by retards and be like, oh, look at all these retards. I wonder why they all hang around me. Motherfucker, you retarded too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's a little concerning because I at least am self-aware enough to be like,
I don't like this.
I think I'm attracting a very certain type of person.
Yeah.
But yeah. Those are the two big events this week. My gym got new slam balls. I've been asking for them. Angel called me retarded for asking the gym directly to get new equipment, but they did it, so they lit. They got 40 pounds.
He just doesn't like confrontation.
I guess so. I don't know. I got 40-pound. Well, they have 40-pound slam balls now.
Those are yours.
Yeah, I'm the only person I've ever seen. No one's ever been like, "Hey, bro, when are you gonna finish up with that 40-pound slam ball?" So yeah, I've been trying new workouts. I've been doing like lower back stuff, trying to get my lower back like stronger, just so I don't encounter future injury. been really getting into like not so much working out for like aesthetic reasons, just more like longevity and mobility and just like being able to like do the shit I want to do later on in life, because building that foundation is super important.
Yeah, functional workouts or whatever. I forgot what they called it. There's like a word for workouts that or help to build strength in areas that are actually used for certain things.
Yeah, that's why I like this. That's why I like those new slam balls they got, because they're heavy enough now where I can do stuff that feels like dead weight. Because when you're picking up like a slam ball, it feels like dead weight, and like at least in my job, it kind of fucking helps.
I did have a question. Do you feel like if the dog isn't diseased, do you think we should try to like just reuse the dogs? What if we can? Oh wait, hold on. Wait, no, yours is a vet. I'm thinking of a pound of like. Do you think like where
that's
is
a
that
weird
line?
ethical line. Wait, no, hold up. That's a weird ethical line for sure. Because so pigs are technically as smart as dogs. Pigs have the exact same mental capacity as dogs do. And if anything, there's been like experiments done where people like can train pigs to do shit that dogs really don't regularly do, or not like hyper intelligent dogs do. So it's one of those things where it's like you're not really doing it for ethical fucking reasons. You know what I mean? That being said, I think a lot of the times the reason that we were so kind of like mad about the dog thing was because it is a cultural thing for like pain associated flavor levels. Like there's real cultural emphasis on like, for example, like fresh killing of like fish and stuff. It's like the fresher and the weirder the fucking, like if you can sashimi this motherfucker open and it still be alive and I can eat him alive, that's better. That's just unethical pain for no fucking reason. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna taste the same, and that kind of mental thing genuinely does transfer over to the kind of like animal stuff, because like there's been real shit where you've seen like motherfuckers throw like live dogs into like boiling oil. You feel me? And that's not adding flavor to that. You could easily slit that motherfucker's throat and call it a day, and it would, I don't like it, but it'd be more ethical. You feel me?
Yeah, so if we find a way to ethically end the dogs no one wants, fuck, this sounds real bad, but like, you know what I'm saying, like, and then use that meat.
You know what? I think I can
We
get
give
this
it
out.
only to the homeless.
I think I can say this. I think I can say this and be out of the clinic fast enough for it not to affect anything in my career.
Yeah.
If you gave like a dog, like, I don't, because you wouldn't want to do like an IM injection, because then like you're kind of polluting the meat, and then it's gonna go through the circular system regardless.
We could get the rod gun they do for cows.
Tell you what, if someone had the mental capability to be like, you're a good dog, deuce, you feel me? If someone was down for that job, you feel me? Go for it. Eat dog, bro. Fuck it. Eat dog. Like if you could be like, you so good, dope. You feel me? Fuck it. That being said, I don't think that anyone.
Do you think that, yeah, if something like that happened, do you think that would be even remotely successful here in America? Successful in the means of like that meat will actually be put to use.
Not in a generation that isn't born into it, and not in a generation that's born into it. I think you would have to like convince someone through. It'd be the same thing as like lobster being seen for poor people, and then it would have to be sheer force of will. You feel me? Where it's like, this is the best thing that we can get right now.
Yeah.
So, and then it becomes like a cultural norm after that. But I don't think you could be like, ethically sourced dog, guys, this is on the menu now. I don't think anyone would do that.
Yeah, because in my mind, it's more of a way to maybe like well, that wouldn't be the first thing to do to maybe help stop the waste of food. I'm not saying all dogs are food, but like a possible food source, that's not the first step. But in the end, that could be.
Yeah, I would eat Tilin.
And I'll eat Julie.
No. I think.
Or do you think the steps before we get there would be enough to because first thing is just food waste, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're like. Yeah, ultimately it is just a mammal's meat that is going to waste, or that we are putting resources into getting rid of with no caloric or no energy basis.
Yeah. Then maybe if we get there, it might be.
Here's the thing though, like I don't think that like let's say you're a starving dude, right? Like let's say like they're using it for like humanitarian aid. You feel me? Like in like some random faraway country, and like let's say like you can't read the ingredient label on your shit. Someone hits your ass with the translate on the phone, and you're like, first protein on that shit is dog meat. You be like, huh? You know what I mean? So I don't think that.
Yeah, but then you know we have nuggets already. We have hot dogs. We already have abominations to
Look
of meat.
I think that you could do it. Like I said, I think that there would be so many steps before it would become like people don't want to eat like fucking cod. You feel not cod. People don't want to eat like carp. People are like, ugh, carp nasty, bro. You feel me? So it's like there's already like protein that people just don't give a fuck about, just sheerly off of their own mental thing. You feel me?
True. I think I'll develop a plan for how this can be implemented, and then someone in the future can.
Yeah, I think
I'll do the whole outline. I'll say how it works.
You could become like is it Rasputin? Is that the guy?
Rasputin?
Rasputin?
What about him?
The guy.
I don't know anything about him though. So
no, it's the one guy that dressed like in all black. They tried to assassinate like 40 bajillion times. He was like a.
Yeah, I think that's Rasputin.
Damn, I put so much thought into trying to figure out who he was that I lost my mental. No, okay, I got it. You could become like a Rasputin type figure for the future like leader. You could be like, you should feed them motherfuckers dogs. You feel me? You could just like be whispering bad thoughts in the motherfucker's ear, and you be like, dog. You be like, yeah, and then you be like, yeah, that's how you do it. You feel me? I think you could do that maybe.
I can become Elon Musk,
but I don't think
and I can give my heart out to the world.
Econ Musk. I can become Econ Musk.
I mean, his name is simple, and mine is also simple. I think this is a good way to.
My mama told me I was special and I could feed the world dogs if I wanted.
Exactly. This is the American
See, guys,
dream.
this is what being Guatemalan does to people, bruh. You eat pigeon tamales one time, and you start thinking about how you go feed the world dogs, bro.
It's actually a pigeon soup that they made.
It was more of a broth.
No, that's what they made. They made a soup. My cousin, I remember when I asked him, he's like, I asked him, yeah, but it's a little different here because, you know, these pigeons are kind of like in the city and all that. And he's like, well, I just know the good ones. That's what he said. He said, I can tell the difference.
You ate French fry and oil these fucking grown pigeon.
I didn't have any of the soup. I think he did that for himself. I'm pretty sure.
Damn, bro.
But that was crazy to just see a pile of defeathered pigeons on the counter.
Were they pigeons or doves? Did he catch doves?
I actually don't know. I can't remember.
I've eaten doves before. I've eaten dove, but pigeon is crazy, bro.
That's why. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe he thought I was talking about like the birds out here, but what he meant was like I know the good ones, aka just the doves.
Let's hope so, bro. Cause I'm thinking about that shit, and it's just like, bro, I've never seen a pigeon eat anything good. Especially here where it's a Target parking lot and they're eating hot Cheetos. I've been to the park and I've never seen someone throwing out seeds for pigeons. It's always like fucking breadcrumb. Like it's always expired bread or like dog kibble. Like they just eat bad shit, bro. Oh God.
Would you rather be a pigeon in the city or a duck in the wild?
Duck in the wild. Wait, but where in the wild? That's an important.
It's just random. Fuck it.
Ooh.
The city will be Las Vegas. I'm gonna keep the city as Las Vegas.
See, that's because you could be like, because you could either get like some remote fucking like little villa in fucking Alaska where no one's even allowed to hunt ducks. You feel me? And you're just living the best life ever. Or you can get put.
I didn't think about the hunting. I just thought of like the natural predator.
Oh no, hunting is a big. Or you get put in the middle of like fucking Massachusetts and get gunned down with 50 bajillion of your homies. You feel me? I don't know if they hunt. I don't know where. Ohio. I think they hunt ducks. I don't fucking know where they hunt ducks. But
I think
what I did get there fossil fuel.
You're a bad person. They thinking bad things about us right now. I already know.
Man, they fucking.
Yeah.
They fucking. The windows is steamy, bro.
Yeah, they fucking in the car.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I'm Juicing Anthony. I just want to make that clear. He ain't doing the he the juicy.
Nah, I'm a feet kind of guy.
What the fuck?
I'll let you give me
That's
a
like-
good foot job and call it a day.
That's like if I go like if I'm having a normal like if I'm talking to Kevin, I'm like, how's your day been, Kev? And he's like, oh, it's been pretty good. I'm like, me, more of an ass guy myself personally.
You're talking about giving me the works. So why can't I just bring that up?
You're right. You're giving me instructions on how you wanted the works. You're right.
Exactly.
My bad.
See?
I'm being a bad partner, bro. I apologize, bro.
You're a selfish lover.
I
am.
I ain't got no shame in my game, bro.
Different. That's different. Being selfish and I just can't fuck. Honestly. Fuck it. Let's talk about the environment.
The environment, bro. Hold up, I gotta crack the seal on that bad boy, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, that pressure feel good, don't it? Into that, bro. I'm
ever-
telling you, ain't nothing like a local juice stash when you crack the window. Am I right, guys?
Oh, how does this phrase make you feel? I heard it off a podcast.
All right,
fuck giving them credit. They're a big podcast.
we need the views, guys.
But he said, what was it? To one of his friends, the co-host or whatever. He's like, I wanna fuck you till it stinks.
Till it
How does that make you feel?
till it stinks.
Yeah.
I guess here's the dilemma in that statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you could fuck somebody, right, and you could make it maybe smell like sex, right? But sex in and of itself does not stink, at least when you're partaking in it, right? Like you, right? Because you just like, yeah, I'm into this. You feel me? This is part of the process, right? The only real way to introduce stink into sex is something coming out of one or two holes. It's either you vomiting or you shitting yourself.
Something stinky from one person.
Yes, exactly. So that implies you want to fuck somebody till A, they either poop themselves or B, vomit.
I never even thought about that.
That's
I never
what
thought of that.
So you gotta get into the logistics of shit. Because
Yeah.
when people say that, people say it, and you're like, that's funny as hell. But when the further you break it down, the funnier
It's
it
just
gets,
vile.
in my opinion.
I mean, the person he said it to didn't like it, cause maybe they thought of the logistics.
Nah, but that being said, I think it's an 8 out of 10 feeling. It's pretty funny, but also then you gotta think about it, and you gotta be like, that's kind of bad, bro. So yeah, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I think you should use it as a pickup line, but instead of stinks, you should say smells.
Smells? No, that's worse. I think that's just worse because it's getting kind of creepy with it. You feel me? I think stinks just implies like a funniness to it, right? It's just it's absurd. You feel me?
Do you
But
think
when you
you
go,
could use-
I want to fuck you till it smells. Like then you're just like, oh my god, it's sick fuck.
I don't know. I thought maybe
I think it's like a, even if you're using it while you're actively fucking somebody, I still think then it's like a mediocre bed saying. You feel me? Then it's like a 6 out of 10 fucking someone saying.
I feel like have you ever had anything like that? Like, have you ever had anything bad said to you where you're just like, this kind of threw me off. I need a second. That sounds like a yes. That sounds like a big yes laugh.
Oh my god. I had a lovely human being tell me they wanted me to fuck them till they were retarded, and I bursted out laughing.
Were they upset that you did? Because I feel like they had to know
It was
their choice of words weren't the best.
I think no. Here, I apologize. That is what was meant to be said, right? But I'm pretty sure it was closer to it was like a mix of words. But what I more closely understood was "fuck me like I'm retarded." You You feel, which is a lot funnier than "fuck me till I'm retarded."
That would make sense.
You feel, it was like a weird jumble of words. You feel me?
Yeah, so that's what you heard.
Exactly. Like it came out while we were doing it, so it did not. That's what it sounded like to me. So that's why I started busting out laughing. And then when they're like, "Why are you laughing?" So she didn't take it the best. She didn't take it the worst. Like it didn't like fucking kill the vibe.
Okay.
But yes, that is the funniest thing that I've encountered.
I think it's better that you heard the second.
Oh, definitely. That second was the sheer work of the universe. Fuck me like I'm retarded.
Yeah. I think there's, with the spectrum of maybe disabilities,
just
you could
wham, wham, wham. I want a grilled cheese.
I was thinking more like maybe you could throw in other like mental things and maybe it'll be better. But no, I don't think it would. You know, like, fuck me like I have ADHD. I don't. Fuck me like I have Asperger's. Hey,
man, your dick is terrible. This is actually really bad sex.
Stop. They just look at you. Holy shit! Do you think that's happening with someone with Asperger's? Like,
oh, definitely.
They just know.
Give up.
Give up. They just look at the partner and just like, I'm not coming.
I could see it. I could see it as give up because they maybe like they think it's like sexy, but it's not. It's just unmotivating. It's like because I think in a lot of ways, the way you talk to someone in bed and it's like a little it's like a push and pull. You feel me? Like you're kind of like, I think it's almost like flirting in the sense where sometimes people just like to be made fun of a little bit. You feel me? So maybe as the autistic person, you just interpret it bad. You're like, I bet they'd like this. Give up, and they just.
Well, I was thinking of it from like an Asperger's point of view, where they just say like what they actually mean. So that's why when you said stop, I thought of Asperger's, because like they just look at you and say, "I'm done trying.
We
you
are
can
done.
Stop. Yeah, you can stop. I'm not gonna get there."
That's crazy, bro.
You know, like that's what I thought you meant by give up. Like, I'm not finishing. Stop.
So how about you, Anthony? Have you had anyone say anything that just like broke your, just like, what?
No, I don't think so. I can't recall anything right now, at least. I mean, if something comes up, I'll bring it up in a different podcast, but I really can't think of anything that was enough for me to laugh or completely get out of the moment. But I think that's just my...
Man, when I get in there, I'm in there, bro.
I'd rather just, like, finish, you know? Like,
man, right now ain't the moment for laughing, bro.
Yeah.
I got business to handle, and I'm going now.
I'm making it stinky.
I'm making it stinky, bro. We know you're gonna, like, next time you're inside your room with somebody and me and Kevin are here, I'm like, he's making it stinky, right? That's fucked up. Oh, fuck. That's crazy though. I'm gonna fuck you till it's stinky.
Yeah, till it stinks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Till it's you made it stinky. Sure. My bad.
You have to make sure
you added the Y.
Huh?
You added the Y. Stinky.
No, that's how he said it. That's why I think it's important to keep it as an original.
Gotcha.
Till it stinks. No, wait, is it stinky? Wait, what?
I said stinky, and then you said no, it stinks.
Oh, okay, my bad. Then yeah, that's how he said it. I think it's important for him to keep that.
Okay.
You know, it was a very good line.
That's fair. So, what would you say? Did you know the existence of the Lion King 1.5?
Yeah.
What? Okay. What the fuck you knew about? Okay.
I didn't watch it.
So
I know it was a thing.
I was at work, right? And fucking old girl comes up to me and she goes, "You heard of Lion King 1.5?" And I thought we were joking around. I was like, "Yeah," and I see my balls too. Like, you feel me? I didn't actually say that at work, but I fucking was like, "Yeah, retard." Cause who the fuck said Lion King 1.5? Like, do you think I'm stupid? You feel me?
I thought it was a 2. I never heard it 1.5. I knew there was more.
I think it's called 1.5. I might hold up. Am I slandering old girl's name right now?
I knew it was more, but I didn't know it was called 1.5.
I'm looking.
Googling.
No, I'm looking it up on Instagram because it's like a real thing.
It's not a real thing, guys.
It is.
There's pain in his eyes. Lord, it's gonna get copyrighted.
Look, it's like a real thing.
Oh, I thought it just meant more, cause I remember there's more Lion King like films and stuff, but there's a one.
Yes.
Is it just about Timon and Pumbaa?
No. Well, I ain't fucking watch it, but my coworker was breaking it down to me. She was telling me that it was their daughter. So like the main characters have like a pride now, and they have like a daughter, and then some shit happens with Scar or whatever. But anyways, I insulted this woman because I thought she was trying to insult me, right? And, nah, what the fuck you think you talking about? Well, Lion King 1.5 actually does exist. So yeah, I just wanted to. I guess I just like missed this thing in pop culture. Like
I feel like that stuff was coming out when we were probably, either not alive or
she was telling me she was like 12 when that shit came out, and that would have put me at like age like fucking 6 or like 5, which is right on timeline for me to be eating that shit up. You feel me?
That's true, but I feel like sometimes
we poor Anthony.
You get but 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 also there might be sometimes you just get into different things, like
we just weren't going down the Disney track line. We were too busy.
I don't think so. I wasn't that much into Disney. There's a lot of Disney movies I just haven't seen, and I think it's fair that maybe we were consuming other things instead of that. Like, there's plenty of like Star Wars stuff that I consumed and like things like that growing up. I watched a lot of horror movies growing up, and then so for us to miss that, it could have been that.
I get what you're saying. That's actually
could have easily been that, but there was something. Something about the Lion King. I don't know. Either way.
So how do you feel about the 3 plane crashes, and how do you feel about Donald Trump's DEI? Is that what it's called? Diversity, inclusion, assumption. New him slandering that shit.
Oh, I don't know too much. I've only like keep up through like YouTube and like some people that cover it.
Personally, I keep up through Conspiracy Peter on Instagram. He tells me everything I need to know, guys.
Remember, follow Conspiracy Peter on Instagram. Was there a conspiracy about the plane crashes?
No, my teacher also brought that. My history teacher has been bringing up. He keeps. I guess his whole argument is that anything that is a part of America. He teaches like current American history and like a little bit prior to like probably the Civil Movement and all that.
So recent.
Exactly. He was like, anything that is currently happening is technically a part of American history, guys. So we should talk about it, right? Which I guess is a valid take on it. But he's been talking about that shit just like he was talking about the Hillary Clinton eating babies thing. This was in the same breath he brought this shit up in.
Yeah, he just likes learning about
Yeah, he also stated, and I quote, "I am the most liberal man you guys know."
What does that mean? Hold on.
I don't know. I'm trying to define it myself. I'm like, I don't know. But
see, this is why you don't send your kids to school, because then the most liberal man
they
ever
know.
will tell them about.
I feel like
the government.
I feel like I should set this up by saying he's a white man with a ponytail. I think he has a ponytail. He has a little bit. He has some shit going on in the back.
It's a rat tail. A fully grown man who's a professor with a rat tail.
Yeah. But he was telling us basically about the plane crashes and stuff. I just wanted to ask our opinions on it and stuff. And basically, general consensus in a community college classroom right now is Donald Trump bad, diversity good, women pilot not at fault.
Sounds like it was her for choosing to be a woman. I'm sorry.
So yeah, guys, if you guys get your news from us, specifically, remember, Donald Trump bad.
Think about this, Rob.
Woman good.
In this day of age, if you're choosing to be a woman, then you're choosing. Fuck, hold on, wait. But then liberals don't. I mean, but then people on the left wouldn't consider like women those bad things. Fuck. All right, never mind.
I think if I slice my dog pepperoni style, I think I could maybe fill up a small pizza.
That a personal one. A personal pizza.
I don't think I got enough for like a medium personal. Actually, no. Well, the personal only comes in one size. I think I got maybe a small. No, but it'd be kind of barren. You'd get you'd get the pizza and you'd be like, man, they was skipping out on the pepperoni.
Someone eating their pizza, you're just like I done ran out of dick.
Man, this slice don't got no dick on it, man.
It's the feeling you get when she says deeper, and you're just.
Oh my god, bro.
This is all I got.
One time, a lovely human being said, your dick is kind of big, and I said, I would genuinely rather you insult the size of my penis and call it kind of big. That's like me saying, nah, babe, you're kind of fat. Like, man, what the fuck?
Well, I was gonna say, because
you're kind of skinny.
Yeah, that's
way
also
worse.
not good either.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's also not good.
Almost fought old girl, bruh. I still think about that, bruh. Kind of big. Bitch, I ain't filling up a small pizza.
But that personal pizza's gonna have a lot.
He said, I'll give you a good personal. Stop playing with him, boy. I'll give you a loaded personal.
Man,
sometimes you gotta keep the conversation alive. You feel me?
Yes, but I don't know. I think that's a good place to stop because I can't think of.
You can't follow that, bro.
No,
man, I'll double shaboing boom your ass. All right, boys, y'all have a wonderful night. Much love. You feel me? I'll kiss you, your mama, and your daddy.
Leave in the comments below.
I'll give your daddy an extra one. You feel me?
How much of a pizza you can cover?
For real. If you got that large on you, boy, be proud. You feel me? I hit you with the Rocky Mountain oyster treatment. Stop playing with them.
I think that's a gay thing. I don't know what
that. You ain't never had. That's when they
fried bull testicle. Okay,
yeah.
my bad.
Nah, but like I was saying, I'll give your dad 2 kisses. You have a wonderful night, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Thank you.